My epic journey through modern-day Babylon led me to a multi-hyphenate Hollywood filmmaker that you know as Tim Blake Nelson. While you may know him for Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Or the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this writer, director, actor had just released a novel about the film industry. Let's talk about the movies.
All right.
Besides acting, you've written screenplays, you've directed, you've spent a lot of time studying the classics. You had quite a theater background. Why movies, though? Why the draw there?
Movies are rhetoric because storytelling is rhetoric. And storytelling, going back to Aristotle, is structured with a beginning, a middle, and an end. That goes back to original classical plays. And movies have not changed. They ask us to come together in the dark and experience that so that when we walk outside of the theater, we've learned something about our experience as humans.
Why do you think movies are so powerful in that way, as an art form?
It's as close as we get to dreams in terms of the subconscious.
Yeah.
And I can't think of another art form that does that in quite the same way.
Yeah.
It is utterly complete and yet at the same time ephemeral. Narrative is a rehearsal for life. It's become essential for us to go in and experience stories and get to imagine ourselves in them. There's neurological empathy as we experience characters. And since it's happening in the dark, again, akin to dreams, it's as close as we get to subconscious consciousness.
You wrote your first novel, City of Blows, with the backdrop as individuals within the Hollywood industry.
I wanted to write a novel that captured the movie industry and therefore our country at a moment in time. And that moment in time is right as COVID is approaching. And I think the movie business works for that sort of narrative pursuit that examines something small that projects universally.
Yeah.
Because that's what movies do.
Do you ever imagine this novel becoming a movie itself?
When I wrote that, I wrote it because it could only be a novel. The best movies, when you watch them, can only be movies. You have to watch it and think, this could never be accomplished in any other medium. I have to be right here, right now, with strangers, in a cinema, experiencing this.
This video is inspired by our PBS series, Reconnecting Roots. Connect with me, Gabe McCauley, and Reconnecting Roots by visiting reconnectingroots.com, where you'll discover music, blogs, behind the scenes, our podcast, and more. Join our email list and never miss a beat.